I'm Morris Goen with Goen South Wedding Consultants. Welcome to our studios. Today we're visiting with Carrie Millington, our lead wedding consultant, about why it's so important to have a bridal consultant at your wedding. Welcome, Carrie.
Hi, Morris. How are you?
I am great. How about you?
I'm great.
Thanks for being here.
Pleasure to be here.
Great.
You know, there's many reasons why having a bridal consultant is so important. There's that one aspect that we've done the homework for the brides.
Right.
We know which vendors are most reputable, which are going to be good to our brides.
Right.
We've worked with them throughout the years and created that relationship. You know, from photographers, obviously Goen Sound.
Obviously.
To florists, to bakers, to bands, to DJs. We can provide as many vendors and information as our brides need. We've done the homework, like I said. Then there's that other side. There's that day of, which is so important.
Because of all the stress.
Oh, there's so much stress, and there's so many little surprises that can come up that a lot of our brides don't realize.
Right.
And having someone there, such as myself, is going to create a little sense of security and reassurance.
Because you've been there before, done it, you know more than they do, and you can solve their problems.
I've experienced a lot of situations, and I think the best way for me to express why it's so important having me there that day is to give you a real life example.
So you've got a story for us?
Yes, I have a story for you, something that actually happened at one of my weddings. My bride, beautiful bride, beautiful wedding, great venues, great vendors. We toured the ceremony site, and prior to booking and signing the contract, it was brought to our attention that there was going to be construction going on in the general area. Not on the premises of the chapel, but in the area, in the vicinity. But not to worry, it wouldn't happen on the wedding day.
Not to worry.
It wouldn't be a problem, right?
We've heard that before, right?
Yeah, we've heard that before. And because I've heard that before, I knew to take down that construction company's name and number just to have on file just in case.
Just in case.
You never know.
Absolutely.
And good thing I did. I show up Friday rehearsal, the day before the wedding. I usually show up an hour, 30 minutes before my bride gets there just to check out everything. And lo and behold, there's scaffolding going up around the chapel. Going up. They are in the process of putting up scaffolding, and there's piping laying all over the ground, which my guests would have to step around and maneuver around.
Like a little maze through.
And there's yellow caution tape on the railings at the chapel door, which is absolutely unacceptable.
And the theme of the wedding wasn't wedding under construction,
It did
right?
not include that whatsoever. No.
Okay, just
not
checking.
To be in pictures, nothing. It was unacceptable. And my bride is on her way, so I'm knowing that I need to resolve this situation as quickly as possible. Preferably before she gets there.
Right.
But, so knowing that I had that contact information months before from being a part of the planning process, I was able to get on the phone, talk to the construction manager. He spoke to his crew. We clarified everything, and they actually started taking down everything and removed the piping, and we all took down the yellow caution tape, and everything was gone.
So did she save the yellow caution tape as a souvenir?
She did not want any part of that. No. But I tell you what, she and her family were so thankful that I was there to handle that situation.
Because that way they didn't have to get into it, and you were able to resolve it in a very professional way. And
absolutely. You know, I can guarantee the outcome would have been much different.
Right.
Much different. And to top it off, because I've worked so much in the past with their staff and the representatives of the venue, we've had such a great relationship in the past that I was actually able to go to them after the wedding and express that it did create a little unnecessary stress for my bride. And of course, they were more than happy and more than willing to return the deposit to my bride's.
Not only were you there to help diffuse the day itself, but you actually were able to get them some money back. So you saved them money in the process.
You know, I'm always looking out for their best interests.
Absolutely. And that's your job.
That's my job.
Well, thank you for coming in. And thank you for joining us today. Look for more of our Goen South video logs, both our photography and our wedding consulting websites. We encourage you to send us your questions, comments. We'll be glad to answer any questions you have. You can do that either from weddings@goensouth.com, or you can email Carrie directly at carrie@goensouth.com. Thank you again for joining us. Then thanks, Carrie.
Thanks, Morris.